Hello, welcome. I'm Skip Elsheimer, and this is the AV Geeks lunchtime streaming show. I got a haircut. It's my birthday. Thank you so much, Tim and Kevin, for the delicious birthday coffee. I will get over caffeinated and be thinking about you tonight when I can't get to sleep. So that was Cleansing the Sinner, which was, I don't know if that's really the title. It's from a collection, Mogul Brothers collection, which ultimately belongs to the Orgone Cinema folks. So we don't know what it was called originally. It's probably from a longer film about Jesus. Somebody commented, lots of eyeliner. Yes. Had to make those eyes pop. All right, so in honor of the events transpiring today, we've got a film on the telecine. God, I practiced this and I still got it wrong, which is right there. Let's watch Birthday in the USA, Japan, and USSR. Enjoy.
This is a special day, and it comes to each of us once a year. Now, as morning breaks, Michael will awake and find his birthday is here.
Michael? Michael? Come on, get up. Today's your birthday.
Hello.
Hey, you weren't asleep.
Good morning, Michael.
They'll play lots of games, they'll run all about, and if you're like Michael, you'll play Pin the Tail on the Donkey, no doubt.
Okay, kids, come on, everything's ready.
With hats and balloons and fun things to eat, you gather around to share the great treat.
Who needs a napkin? No, I don't. Somebody needs a napkin. Okay.
Michael or somebody.
Who doesn't want to have that? I didn't say
Have a good time, kids.
Yeah! This is good. Give me a hot dog.
Okay, another hot dog for Michael.
And more juice for Tony.
And
How about you, Denise?
Tony, okay? Tony wants...
Happy birthday to you is the day's favorite song. Then comes the cake that you've waited for so long.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Michael. Happy birthday to you. Isn't that good? The oldest gets to take
Now it's time for gifts to share, all wrapped with ribbons, love, and care.
Hope you like it.
Happy birthday, Michael.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Ah, the present.
How's everybody doing here?
He's like, hi.
Yeah. Oh,
Hi there.
Hi, guy. There's policeman.
You got anything to eat?
We ate all the cake, Mr. Policeman.
Aww.
What else did you get there?
He got some books from different countries.
Oh, you got a book from Japan, huh?
And a book from Russia, too.
Great. Let's see them.
In a distant land we know as Japan, that's far across the sea, lives a girl named Iko, whose birthday it also happens to be.
英子ちゃん、早起きて。あ、よかった、英子ちゃん起きて。眠かった？英子ちょっと遊びに行かねえか？
行く。英子汗よ。
Trying to step on each other's shadow is a game they like to play, while sister and grandmother, a flower arrangement they prepare, an old Japanese custom to show that they really care.
おばあちゃん、それなんて聞く？おい、英子、俺もう疲れたから遊びやめるぞ。私まだ疲れてないから。
And soon their father calls them to come to enjoy her special meal, while the family hangs decorations to show Iko the love for her they feel. Iko's waited all day for this special birthday meal,
はい、お待ちどうさま。できましたよ。
which is made of pickled vegetables, rice, and eel, and special meats called sushi, which is raw fish from the sea. And everyone has some Japanese tea.
マキ、お寿司は？
いらない。
これは？葉っぱがあるわよ。
Have you ever picked up food this way? Well, with practice, you could get your food probably to stay.
お酒美味しいね。何歳なんだか知ってる
7つでしょ。
And here comes the cake the whole family will eat. This for Iko is another treat. With her family all around her on this happy day, she'll celebrate her birthday in her very own way. Now we're off to other distant places, to Russia to see new faces. Why, what do you know? Here in Russia, Boris is waking all ready to go. You see, Boris, like Michael and Iko, is 7 today, and he too has a birthday in his own special way.
Как дела?
Поздравляем тебя.
Как спалось? Вот подарочки. Вот смотри, подарки.
Вот смотри, Машин.
А вот тебе Катя. О, хорошо? Будем? Ну, ты знаешь, как пользоваться им? Нет, ну вот смотри, раз и сюда. Ой, да, вот у меня что-то не прыгает. Вот он, вот. Все, теперь поехали.
His parents will tell him how much he has meant and how by next year he'll improve 100%.
Мы тебе сделаем большой хороший подарок. Книжку. Она тебе нравится? Смотри,
А, ты посмотри дальше картинки. Потом будем читать. Там госпиталь во время войны был. А то проедем. Вот видишь, какие большие здания мы едем, проезжаем. Вот. А вот видишь, вот это самое.
Now the whole family's going for a boat ride. How they all enjoy being together outside.
Ты на полу перевернулся, подумай. Парад. В общем, идет Олимпиада.
And with his friends all around him to share his birthday meal, they'll enjoy all kinds of foods and cakes with special appeal.
Раз, два, три, четыре, пять, шесть, семь.
Ура!
Я помню.
And to celebrate the day, they'll all join together to sing and dance and play. All over the world in each little place, lots of children show their birthday face. Since everyone's different, we each have our own way. Well, for example, how do you celebrate your special day?
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
I would have been 10. So some people's summation that the kids in that film are probably my age is pretty close. The kids in this next film are definitely older than me. Probably not my parents' age, maybe my uncles and aunts' age. This is a surprise for Jean.
A surprise for Jean. Have you ever had a surprise? You have? Well, Jean is going to have a surprise today. It's a very special day. I'm sending Jean and Frank to the store for a package. But Jean, you mustn't look to see what's in the package. Promise me? All right, says Jean, I promise, Mother. And away go Frank and Jean down the sunny street. What do you suppose is in the package they are going for? But who is this? Why, it's Frances White. What is Frances carrying in her hand? Why am I whispering to Frances? I see someone else across the street. Why, it's Jean's friends, all coming over. Jean's friends, Marjorie, Ellen, Amy, and Ruth. Ellen has a package, and so have the others. What is in the packages? You'll see in just a minute. Here we are in the backyard, all of Jean's good friends. But why is Ellen going to hide? Why is Ruth hiding? And Marjorie and Amy? You'll see in just a minute. And here is the secret. A surprise party for Jean on her 6th birthday. Ruth thinks the birthday table is very pretty. So does Amy. But hide Amy, because Jean may be back at any moment. And we all want to be ready for her surprise party. But I think I hear Jean coming now. I'd better go see. Yes, here they come. Frank has a package. Can you guess what is in the package now? Jean, you stay out here and play with your dolly. Frank, would you come into the house with me? Oh my, there goes Jean. She'll find out the secret. Quick, Frank, catch her. My, that was close. Jean almost saw Francis. That would have spoiled everything. Be quiet, Francis. Jean mustn't know. Not just yet. Hide Ellen and Marjorie. You can have just one peek to see what Frank is bringing. What is it? Why, it's a birthday cake, of course. A birthday cake for Jean with pink and white icing. And with 6 candles. And it's almost time for Jean's surprise. Be quiet, Amy, and hide. Stay hidden, Ellen. Be very quiet, Marjorie. You too, Fluff. Find a place to hide. For here comes Jean. Here she comes. She has her hands over her eyes. Don't peek, Jean. Not yet. Now. Surprise, Jean. Surprise. Surprise, surprise. Surprise. What a fine birthday surprise for Jean. A cake and presents from her friends. Everyone has brought a present. Everyone has a hat and a place at the table. Oh, Mother, thank you so much, cries Jean. Open your presents, Jean. Let's see them. Here's a doll from Mother and Father. And a skipping rope from Amy. And some pretty handkerchiefs from Ellen. Oh, thank you, says Jean. You're very welcome, smiles Amy. But now blow out your candles, Jean. 1, 2, 3, counts Amy. And 4, 5, and 6. Jean has blown them all out. What a nice surprise birthday party. Everyone is having a good time. But here's the birthday cake. Says Francis. Everyone gets a big piece. Everyone thinks the birthday cake looks very pretty. But who is this for? It's for Amy. Goody, 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 says Amy. But she sees something else. Why, it's a tray of ice cream. Ice cream to eat with the cake. And what do you know? A big dish of ice cream for Jean's kitten, Fluff. Will Fluff like that, says Jean. Boy, oh boy. Here, Fluff, Jean calls. Here, Fluff. And here she comes. Jean places Fluff's dish of ice cream on the ground. Will Fluff eat it? Let's see. Yes, indeed. Fluff likes ice cream. And Jean likes her party. Thank you so much for coming, says Jean. And Fluff, how do you like Jean's birthday party?
So those films are great because they feature that family that keeps showing up in other films. So Frank and his dog, and Frank and a kite, and all these other awesome things. So it's no secret, I was born in 1966, so that makes me 55. So you might ask, why 55?
55 miles per hour. 5 simple words. With a simple purpose, to save lives and energy. Never in the history of our nation has one simple law done so much for the safety and welfare of our people. Since 1974, when Congress passed the National Speed Limit Act, more than 45,000 lives have been saved. We've saved over 25 billion gallons of gasoline during a time when our nation's security and economy are endangered by overdependence on foreign oil. Yet, few laws in our history have spawned so much controversy.
Well, actually, I think it's a joke. Myself, I'm in sales and I do a lot of traveling, and I spend more time on the road than making sales themselves. And as long as time is money, there's no way I'm going to do 55 miles an hour.
It gives you more time to react when you're driving, saves gas, makes a lot of sense.
No, I really don't think it's a very good law. For the simple reason, because it's not, say, enforced.
I think it's a very good thing. It should be observed completely. It's a great gas saver as far as I'm concerned. It saves a lot of wear and tear on an automobile.
It's difficult when I make a long trip here in Texas to stay at 55.
Basically, I think it's very good. I think there's been a lot fewer accidents with it. And if everybody obeyed the 55 speed limit, we'd probably get a lot better gas mileage.
I think it's too slow.
It's one of the best things that the government could have done, to slow everybody down a little bit. Everybody goes too fast anyways.
I think it's a sin, actually. It's a free country. I pay my taxes. I think I ought to be able to go about as fast as I want to go.
Well, I just finished driver's education class in school, and I really don't understand why everyone doesn't drive 55.
It's just too slow, too slow.
I think it's real healthy. Yeah.
I think it could go up to 60.
They want us to go slower so that we'll say, oh, well, if we go slower, we save gas. But we're not saving that much gas.
I think it's good. I think it probably helps to save lives and save gasoline and fossil fuels.
I think it's good. It's reduced accidents.
I think it stinks.
There are times, I have to admit, when I would like to go faster than 55, and I've got 3 tickets.
Why 55? Because it works. Hi, I'm Jim MacArthur, and I'd like you to spend a few minutes with me to learn some facts about the 55 mile per hour speed limit, why the law was passed, how it saves energy and lives. The first fact you should know about traveling in a car is that driving faster doesn't always get you there sooner. Watch. A car that travels 10 miles in a straight line at 65 miles per hour will cover the distance in 8 minutes. At 55 miles per hour, that same car will cover the distance in 11 minutes. That's a difference of only 3 minutes. But in reality, on our crowded freeways and highways, you will only save a moment or 2. Is the safety of your family and friends worth minutes to you? Of course it is. But if you want to gamble with lives, let's look at the odds. At 55, your chances of surviving a crash are 33 to 1. Not bad odds.
Ladies and gentlemen, place your bets. Black, 33 odd. We have a winner.
But push it to 70, just 15 miles per hour faster, and your chances are less than 50-50. And those are pretty lousy odds.
Red, 34, even. You lose.
Oh, I think the 55 speed limit is just too slow. It isn't realistic. Everyone goes at least 65, and at 65 you can still be a careful, cautious driver.
I don't know there's any speed limit that's really safe. I guess the faster you go, the more accidents there are, but I think if you're a careful driver, it doesn't really make that much difference. You know, just keep your eye open no matter what speed you go.
Wrong. Increased speed changes your ability to function, and it changes your car's ability to respond. In the case of the driver, it's called reaction time. The faster you go, the less time you have to react. At a slower speed, you have more time to react to emergencies. And often, just 1 extra second can avoid disaster. The performance factor of your car that is most dramatically altered is stopping distance. A car traveling at 70 miles per hour takes at least 270 feet to stop. At 50 miles per hour, the same car needs only 140 feet to stop, about half the distance. Someday, you might need that margin of safety. Driving is a complex process which many of us take for granted. But there are many elements of driving we have no control over, like the weather, other drivers, freak occurrences. It doesn't make sense to add another element of potential disaster to your life, like driving at high speeds. And speaking of high speeds, here's a man who wins trophies for driving fast. Rick Mears, a racing champion with something to say about driving 55.
I make my living driving fast, but out there in the real world, it's 55 all the way. One of the best things you and I can do to save lives and gas is to drive 55. If you want to drive fast, come on out to the tracks and get it on with the professionals. But on our streets and highways, play it safe. Drive 55.
I've given you some hard facts about driving over 55 miles an hour, all of them involving risk of injury and death. Now here's some more facts that may hit some of you where it really hurts. In the pocketbook.
I'm talking about the demand for gasoline and what it does to our economy.
I think it's a ripoff. It's just hard to tell. There's so many stories, it's hard to know what's going on for sure.
I think it's a bunch of baloney.
Well, obviously, it's something that I don't like, but I think it's a very real situation.
It's all just a hoax. The whole thing's a hoax.
No question about it. We won't have gas forever. We won't even have it, you know, for more years than 50 maybe.
There ain't no crisis. These people just trying to get $2 and $3 a gallon.
It's real. It's only going to get worse.
I really couldn't have any idea. I don't think anybody else knows.
No, I think they're just pulling our legs, you know?
Whatever your point of view on the oil shortage, two facts are painfully clear. Fossil fuels are a limited resource, and their cost will rise as they get scarcer. The faster you burn fuel, the quicker the price goes up. Excess fuel consumption is one of the prime contributors to the inflation cycle. It helps drive the price of everything up. The main culprit in the demand for energy is you and me, the American driver. Cars and trucks burn up 40% of all the petroleum consumed in the United States, a record-breaking 8 million barrels a day. And demand is still going up. As the demand rises, so does the price, and the cycle continues. There are two things we can do to break the cycle. Reduce unnecessary driving and drive 55. 55 isn't a number just pulled out of a hat. Research has proven that 55 miles per hour is the most fuel-efficient top speed for cars and trucks. The energy demand at 65 miles per hour is 40% greater than at 55. That 40% is a luxury we can't afford any longer. Ask a businessman.
Our company operates a fleet of 175 tractors and trailers delivering food into Southern California and the Las Vegas area. We will drive this equipment approximately 8.5 million miles every year, and we will use 2.5 million gallons worth of fuel. We specify our equipment to be the most efficient when we order them from our manufacturers, and we insist that they meet these specifications so we can follow the motto on the back of our truck, which says save lives, drive 55, and save energy.
If everybody obeyed the 55-mile-per-hour speed limit, we could save about 5.5 billion gallons of fuel each year.
Let's look at what the 55-mile-per-hour speed limit has already done for America. Do you remember the fuel crisis of 1973 and 74?
Politics abroad caused a fuel shortage here. In an effort to save fuel and reduce traffic deaths, Congress passed a nationwide 55-mile-per-hour speed limit.
No one goes 55 anymore, you know?
Well, I think it's something that really makes no difference one way or the other. I think that people are making too much of it.
Well, the 55 speed limit does what it's supposed to do if people would just obey it.
The way to drive is 55.
It's hard to tell.
If you don't think the 55-mile-per-hour speed limit works, think again.
There are 2 collisions in an accident. The car strikes the barrier, and then, a split second later, the passenger strikes the interior of the car. At 55 miles per hour, your chances of surviving that second collision are much better. Let's look at the bottom line. Before 1974 and the 55 law, vehicle deaths exceeded 54,000 per year. Now, in spite of the tremendous increase of licensed drivers, deaths are still 4,000 a year below what they had been. It's the single most effective highway safety measure ever taken.
Thanks, Jim.
My pleasure. Driving 55 doesn't mean you'll never have an accident. But if you do have an accident, your chances of escaping without injury are much, much better. Using your seatbelt will help you survive, too.
The 55-mile-per-hour speed limit worked. It saved lives and energy. But something started to happen in 1977. People got complacent. Average highway speeds are going up all over the country. People seem to forget the reasons behind the speed limit. But the reasons are still here and more pressing than ever. Foreign oil costs many times more than it did in 1972, and the price is rising. And who can put a dollar value on human life and well-being? That remains as precious as it was in 1974, when most people were obeying the 55-mile-per-hour speed limit. But the cost of medical services is skyrocketing, and so is the cost of insurance to pay for it. If more people would drive 55 today, the overall cost of insurance would not be as high. And your insurance premium is likely to be raised if you get a speeding ticket. And if you speed, there's a good chance you'll get caught. Law enforcement officials across the country are better prepared than ever to enforce the speed limit. They have an arsenal of sophisticated tools to catch the lawbreaker.
Philadelphia 6, Philadelphia 11, you have one in the right lane. 73 miles per hour, flew over white mercury.
Speeding is breaking the law, and it kills more people, especially young people, than any other crime in the country. More people have died on our highways than in all of the wars we have fought. More than 2,200,000 lives.
You know, I learned a lot about the reasons for the 55-mile-per-hour speed limit by doing this film. I learned that we kill more Americans on our highways each year than were lost during the entire Vietnam War. If more people drove 55, fewer people would die or spend their lives maimed or crippled. I also learned that we Americans spend more than $50 billion a year on foreign oil. More people would drive 55, a lot of that money would stay home to create jobs for Americans and keep our dollar strong. Well, I've given you the facts, and now it's time for you to make your choice. Whether to waste lives and fuel, or to make a commitment to 55. You have a chance to do something for yourself and for your country. Please drive 55. We can live with it. Thank you.
Am I back yet? Right. Sorry about that. I was trying to reset audio channel. It caused crazy feedback, and then when I flipped back, OBS was like, all right, I'm done. We're done. So that last film, Why 55? 55, we can live with it. Yeah, 55. I can live with it. Don't want to create parallels here, but in interest of public safety and health, some people said no, that they're not interested in driving 55 because it's a sin. It's a hoax. The whole thing's a hoax. Really fascinating. Anyways, where am I? I'm all freaked out. It's my birthday, and here's another birthday film. Enjoy.
Hello? Hello out there? Anyone having a birthday? Or a birthday party? This is the birthday spirit, and I can help you have a good time on your birthday. Oh, but wait. You've never seen me before. So get ready. It might be a surprise. You see, I've been to so many birthday parties that I'm worn down to only one part of my body, my smile. Well, that's all you need for a birthday celebration anyway. It's a good job just going to birthday parties. After all, every minute someone is having a birthday somewhere. Birthdays are as old as we are. And the ways that we celebrate them come from countries and customs all over the world. Most customs come from years and years ago when people believed in good spirits and evil spirits. Obviously, I am a good spirit. In those days, it was believed that these spirits hovered around a birthday person, and naturally, friends and families wanted to be sure that the evil spirits didn't get that person. So they thought up ways to protect them on their special day. And that's how the custom of having people around you got started, to ward off the evil spirits. And it turned into a birthday party. Then people decided that gifts and other good wishes would help keep the spirits away. In the earliest days, only kings celebrated birthdays. But as time went on, common people began to celebrate them too. And that's how birthday parties for everyone got started. Now, the first thing we need for a birthday party is a nice place with lots of decorations. Many of the people here have hats usually worn at Danish birthday parties. They made them themselves. The Danes say, "Tillyke på födelsedagen" to a birthday person, and that means luck on your birthday. But the Germans were the first country to have birthday parties for kids, called Kinderfest.
In Germany, it's important to have the birthday celebration begin as early as possible. So presents are given at breakfast.
What? that means it's time to start the birthday contest. This is how it works. We ask you prize questions. Then at the end of the birthday movie, you might get a prize. Okay, here's the first question for 10 points. In some countries, the birthday person's breakfast chair is part of the celebration. Yes.
In Germany, the person's chair at breakfast may be loaded with presents. In Australia, Holland, Israel, and many other countries, people decorate the chair of the birthday person.
Okay, hold on to your chairs while we see what they do in England.
Thanks, old chap. One of our oldest and best birthday customs is spanking the birthday person. That was to keep evil spirits away from the birthday person. In jolly old England, and Canada too, we call it bumps. That is, two friends of the birthday person lift them up and bump their rear end the same number of times as their age. This person is 36 years old today.
By the way, did you know that in France, if your birthday's on the 1st of April, that's called Poisson d'Avril, or Fooling the April Fish Day?
Sounds fishy to me. A birthday celebration has become a custom in Japan only since the late 1940s. When it's your birthday, everyone wishes you Tanjobi Omedeto. But the party is usually only for close friends and family without decorations. It is considered impolite for anyone to ask for a special gift on their birthday. Sometimes there is a birthday cake, but more important is having osekihan. That is the taking of cooked kidney beans and cooked rice and combining them with shoyu and sake. Very delicious.
But in many other countries, having a birthday cake is the special event. Except in Russia, where they favor a birthday pie with pinpricks in the crust to spell the name of the birthday person. See, it says Sonia. But birthday cakes, often with ice cream, is what birthday parties are all about. And that means it's time for the birthday contest again. If you get this one right, you might get an extra wish. Which one of these is not correct? An extra candle on the cake is to grow on. Candles keep away evil spirits. Only white candles can be used. If you said only white candles is the incorrect answer, you get 3 points. One of the Scandinavian countries has an interesting game they play with a cake, particularly a gooey, fluffy birthday cake. It's a lot of fun if you happen to be wearing clothes that you don't care to wear again. 2 people sit at a table and are blindfolded. Then they start feeding each other the cake.
¡Feliz cumpleaños, amigos míos! Es hora de la piñata, la cual siempre está presente en las fiestas del cumpleaños mexicanas.
Por favor, señorita, it's time for the birthday contest and some more points for a prize. A piñata is filled with serapes and huaraches, tortillas and tacos, toys, candies, and nuts.
Si se imaginó que la piñata tiene juguetes, dulces y nueces, tiene la oportunidad de poder pegarle con este palo.
Hasta luego. I remember when I used to do this. Of course, then I was more than just a smile. Sticky, but fun. And here's another contest question, with 5 points this time. True or false? In some places, they plant a tree to celebrate a person's birthday. What do you think? It's true. And if all the people in New York City planted a tree for each person's birthday, it wouldn't take long for New York to look like a forest. Wishes. Good wishes are the most important birthday gift. But before you blow out the candles, you have to have a cake. If you have a fortune cake, you can share your good wishes with the people at the party. In some countries, the father or mother who make this special cake will sterilize a button, a ring, and a coin and put them in the cake batter so that when the cake is passed out, your fortune is told. If you get a coin, you might be rich. If you get a ring, you might get married. If you get a button, you might be poor. So when you get tired of eating birthday cake, you can wear it. Have fun, kids. Ah, wishes. You may not need to keep the evil spirits away, but we all need good wishes. And to get that special birthday wish, you have to blow out all the candles. So think about a wish. Take your time. It's gotta be a good one. Now blow. Whoops. Well, you'll just have to do it till you get it right. All right, here we go. Well, now that you've blown out all the candles, I hope you get all your wishes, and that we can be together on your next birthday. But remember, on birthdays or any days, do like me and keep smiling.
If you get the most points, you can have 2 extra bumps. Or you can get someone at the party to give you 2 extra kisses. Or you can get an extra piece of birthday cake and ice cream.
Bye-bye. See you next year.
It's Grandma's birthday today. I can't play with anybody. I gotta hurry home and help. I just can't wait for the birthday cake and the party. Grandma's gonna be so surprised. It's a good thing that Grandma doesn't understand English. We can plan a party. Hi, Mom. Hi, Pamela. How's school? Fine. Happy birthday, Grandma.
There's just so much to do before dinner, Pamela. While I work here, why don't you do these errands? Now, I ordered this special birthday cake from Donkey for Grandma. I think it's ready, so first, go to the bakery for Grandma's birthday cake, okay? Be careful, okay? And then go and get 4 bak choy, nga choy, and get a little something special for Grandma from you. She'll like that.
Grandma's never had a cake before. She's gonna love it. Isn't that funny? They don't have birthday cakes in China. Let's see now. She came here from Hong Kong about when school started. Hello, Mrs. Wong.
Hi, Kiệt Trinh.
Is Grandma's birthday cake ready yet?
係啦，整好啦，同你整好啦，你等下我又喺後邊攞俾你啦。
Okay, thank you. Oh, that's pretty.
I wrap it for you. You look around for a couple minutes.
Alrighty.
You have to carry it carefully, Pamela.
That's what my mom said. Hello, Mr. Chow.
Hi, Pamela.
Yeah, I would like those duck and these vegetables.
刮菜喺嗰度。
All these special Chinese food for Grandma's party. What up, bak toy, not toy. All her favorite food. If it was my birthday, I know what I'd have. I'd have watermelon and pizza. It's my grandma's birthday.
Tell her a happy birthday.
Oh my gosh, the cake. A little something special for Grandma. It's Grandma's birthday and I'm doing the errands. I like a little something special for her.
I had to end my birthday celebration with a film about a birthday, and I love that film. It's great because it doesn't really have a resolution. It just shows. It basically is an opportunity for students to chime in about, like, well, okay, what happened next? What would you do if you were in that situation? And big fan. I had a friend who tried to do some research. The school that Pamela went to is in Chicago, and it was a private school that was set up for children of Chinese descent families to kind of not only teach them American culture, but also kind of teach them a little bit about Chinese culture as well. So, yeah. Thanks, Alex, for the coffee, the birthday coffee. You guys, if you like what you saw, you can reward us with some coffee at buymeacoffee.com/AVGeeks. You can also go to avgeeks.com and see other things that we put online and get DVDs. And you can hit like, the thumbs up, subscribe. You can ring the notification bell. All these things are ways to say thank you. And I should say thank you for being around. I love showing films to you guys, and we'll keep doing it until they pull the telecine from my cold dead hands or whatever. Yeah, everybody have a good rest of your day, and I'll be back tomorrow, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and we'll watch some more 16mm films. As always, we look inside the film can, and it tells us to please rewind and to love each other. Occasionally I show you what the entire film can looks like, which is, it's a giant peace sign that some bored middle school or junior high student did working in a library waiting for a film to rewind, and that sums it up. So everybody have a great rest of your day, and we will talk to you soon. Bye.